Ito na, dali na natin si Sheena. Okay?
Magandang araw, Pilipinas. So, finally, nandito ako sa Belgium kasama si aka Distressed Mother, Sheena Makapinig. Ayan, finally na-meet na po natin siya at makakapanayam natin siya ngayon at siya na magkakwento sa panggigipit ng Marcos government at syempre ni Liza at ang kanyang ex-partner. Hi Sheena, so thank you at napaunlakan mo ko at finally nag-meet na tayo. Grabe, you know what, talagang from whistleblower na concern sa iyong case o sa nangyari sa'yo. And now we're here, we're together. So, kumusta ka naman dito sa Belgium?
Oh, it's been a very long journey, challenging journey for me. Being here in Belgium is a miracle. For me, this is my second life and my children's life. We are protected here in Belgium. We are quite okay, very well, and we are integrating. My children have integrated as well to the school. Kailangan ko magsalita ng Tagalog.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, kasi dito sa Belgium, lahat ng mga tao, majority, lalo na sa Flemish area, the Dutch-speaking, they all speak English and we communicate in English. But nag-aaral din ako ng Dutch. Mga anak ko, they speak very good in Dutch na. No? Which I'm very happy. It distracts them through their education.
So Sheena, today, gusto ko ikaw yung magkwento sa ating mga kababayan kung ano yung nangyari sa'yo. Dahil may mga pinakita ako, mga videos kung paano kayo gipitin ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas doon sa Turkey through that fabricated documents or crime. Tama ba? So pwede mong ikwento sa ating mga kababayan, paano ba talaga nagsimula itong ginawa sa'yo ni Francis Chua, ang iyong former partner, at involved ang gobyerno, lalo na si Liza Marcos at ang Marcos administration?
Alam nyo, pardon me pag may ilang moments na medyo iyak pa din ako hanggang ngayon. Kasi, of course, no, gusto natin mag-move on, no? Mag-move forward, mag-build ng new life again. Pero minsan you are confronted of, naaalala mo uli yung pangyayari. I think sa panahon ngayon, I'm emotionally ready na, psychologically ready na din. Patuloy pa din ang ating laban, no? So paano ba nagsimula ang lahat ng ito?
Yeah.
Yung ex-partner ko na si Francis Lloyd T. Chua, we've been together since 2009. Like any other relationship, may mga problema din sa relasyon. That's very private. Normally, we are very private persons, you know. Lagi ako logical and rational when it comes to, lalo na because I'm a mother of 4 children. Pero hindi kami kasal ni Francis legally, okay? But we work together in one company. I worked for him sa construction. I help him because I'm an auditor and syempre
Sa company ni Francis
yes,
Lloyd
yeah.
T. Chua. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway, ako personally, kaya ko naman i-set aside yung private issues namin ni Francis. Magampanan ko lang yung aking role as a mother, bilang ina sa aking mga anak. Siyempre, as you can see, malaking kumpanya ang kay Francis. Malaki din at malawak din ang kanyang impluwensya sa sistema natin sa Pilipinas. Ayokong galawin yan. Quiet lang talaga ako because I don't want to endanger my life at yung mga anak ko. Pero wina-warn ko na yan si Francis dati-rati pa na i-stop na namin itong gantong business, no?
When you say sa stop na namin yung ganitong business, ano bang business yon? Bakit kailangan i-stop if this is a legitimate business?
Well, sa sistema natin sa Pilipinas, may mga bribery talaga. Okay. Kahit para sa akin, kahit sino man nga ang maupo, kahit matino nga ang maupo, galing from the driver and security guard, talagang talamak yung ating bribery.
Yeah.
Ganun ang sistema sa atin. I always say that sistema. And tsaka, it's tayo ordinary citizen, no? Bilang Pilipino, honestly, wala tayong magawa. Okay? No, kundi patuloy ang ating faith. Sana naman, no, na magkaroon tayo ng napaka strong
economy.
Economy at leader. Yeah. Sa totoo lang, if I have to be honest, at saka alam din ni Francis yan dati, during Duterte time, marami talagang takot, lalo na yung gumagawa ng mali. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
ibig ko bang sabihin, so yung business ni Francis na kapart ka before, involved sa bribery, pag-bribe sa mga government officials and contractors, something like that?
Yes. Well, as I'm working to his company, nakikita namin ang sistema. Wala kaming choice, yeah, or si Francis, kundi gampanan ang sistema. Otherwise, hindi kami maka-receive ng projects, no? Or hindi siya makipag-deal. Ganun ang laro sa sistema. You really have to pay, or meron talagang mga certain commissions from any level of in the politics, in fact. Yes. So, for me, as ordinary citizen, natatakot ako. Okay? Natatakot ako kasi, ano ba ang laban ko? Hindi kaya ako tulad sa kanila. Bisaya ko, no? I try to speak Tagalog, no?
Yeah, I can speak Bisaya.
Yeah,
It's okay.
oo. Kanang adlok kaayo jud ko sa tanan. Giingnan na nako siya. Pero ingon siya nako, we will stop na daw 2017.
Yung illegal business.
Sa construction. Kasi
Construction.
heavily dealing with the government projects. So, okay. But I told him, no, katong nagbulag na may, I remember 2016, I went to psychologist kay kanam. Gikulata man ko anak niya 2016. That was sinulog in January. Kanang ko anak si Francis, grabe ka siloso na siya kanang bisag unsa na lang, like ako magani na siyang gider nga ako pa nimo mag-hire jud kag somebody nga mag-follow jud na ako bisag asa kay ang answer pikat lang jud, no, kay wala jud kayo makuha sa ako. Okay, so anyway, so nahitabo ng 2016 panggigipit ni Francis sa ako, and my children was only 2, 3, 4 and 6 years old at that time. And then gamay pa kayo akong anak ato 2 years old pa jud. So I have to prioritize my children. And pero gi-try na ko work out ang among relasyon for 1 year, right? Kani private na niya.
Yeah.
1 year 2016, but after the 1 year of therapy, na-realize na ako nga dili ko responsible to change him. And na-realize na ako na nga ang true love jud ay nako akong mga anak. And sa kang Francis, di jud na nako siya ma-change. Wala niya gitupad ang iyang promise nga 2017 i-stop na namo ang
Yung mga
ang
bribery
business.
business, yeah.
So kanang kay hadlok baya ko yes, dagan na ba kay balita,
Yeah.
We are not legally married normally, di ko mahadlok, no, but still kay aga-work ko sa iyang company, no. And then I told him nga magbuwag na mi 2017 because okay, this is very private already. Nga kanang it's not right, it's not fair nga kanang dili na nako siya love. Yeah?
Okay.
And then mag-continue gyapon namang relationship. But he said to me, no, your love will come back. Nahadlok na sad ko. Nahadlok na sad ko kay basig makulatahan na sad ko, magsigi ko og refuse.
Yeah.
So magsige ko pray, mag-hope nga may tang makakita na siya laing babae oy nga ma-in love siya sa laing babae. And in fact, niabot pa gani ang point nga nitabang na gani ko og pangita og candidate for him. Oo, para maka-move on gani siya. Pero okay, we are adults. This is our decision. Being as a parent is another dimension of our role in our life as a parent and
Yeah.
as a partner, intimate partner, no? And even as a business person, you are also different as an intimate partner and even as a child. Okay, but why? Ngano jung nahitabo man ni in 2022? At the beginning, wala jud ko ka-gets nganong iya guning gibuhat tanan. And di jud ko ka-gets just for the sake of the kids nga iya ning buhaton. I'm not convinced to that. One, dili gud siya close sa akong mga anak or sa among anak. Kay wala man siya time sa mga bata. No, busy man kaayo siya sa business. Mao man na iyang priority. Which makasabot ko sa iya ha. Pero may lang na-delegate sa yaya. Me at the same time, ka-work ko sa iyang company, ga-build sad po ko og laing company, no? Na on the side para if mohunong na ang construction company, we continue on a private business nga wala na gani involved in the government.
Yeah.
Yes. Kaya mas para na peace of mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not hypocrites. I am aware, and then I mean, this exists. This kind of system exists in this world. Pero kay tungod kay ordinary citizen man ta, we silent ourselves. Yes. Karon, kung gigipit na ko nila in 2022, it was for me it was destined nga mabaw-an nako ang truth nga ilang gibalak buhaton nako.
No 2022.
Oo. We were already in Istanbul. Okay. How we got to Istanbul.
Yeah, that's
yes.
my point. Yeah.
How we got to Istanbul. Well, at the beginning towards the end of 2019 and early 2020 before COVID, Francis has been telling me nga, well, I know already nga na siya death threats because he has to hire bodyguards and has to have to ride on a bulletproof cars. Yes. Okay. Ingon sila, anak pa sila nga kanang normal man na sa businessman. I was like, naamang gani uban nga senator diha nga in fact sila pa ang I think in danger ang life, no? Wala man gani na siya bodyguard o di man gani na siya mag-ride og bulletproof car. Believe ka ayo ko. Yeah. And then kanang suddenly ingon siya, Shina, we need to have another passport.
Sabi niya.
Oo, magkuha daw mig another citizenship and passport, it's a golden visa. We spoke already with di lang nako i-mention ang company in this live kung kinsa nga company nga among gika-istorya to help us for the golden visa.
Yeah.
So we but in my book I will mention it. Yeah. So we explore Australia, explore Canada, but it takes 5 years before we will get our passport, so that's not an option. We also explore Portugal, the same, it's 5 years. We explore Spain, it's 2 years. Kasi Philippines, there's an agreement between ang countries that are being colonized by Spanish. Like after a year, you can already apply for citizenship. Yes.
My question is, bakit kukuha kayo ng ibang citizenship? For what reason?
To escape.
Escape.
Yeah.
Kasama siya.
Yes.
Escape,
Normally.
or escape from the
Death
Philippines.
threats.
Death threats.
Yeah.
So kasi marami siyang death threats.
Yes, marami siyang death threats gyud. Even ako maka-receive man gani ko minsan. Pero but towards the end of 2019 saka pa na siya nagtug-an nako nga and then worse. So and we explore Cyprus.
Yeah.
Cyprus normally would be the perfect choice because 6 months lang you become a citizen, you have your passport already. But it's
Okay.
a huge amount of money. It's 1.5 million euros for an investment as family package, ha?
Mhm.
Ang problema, kay dili siya appeal because we are not married. Only me and my 4
Mga bata
kids.
lang, yeah. Yeah.
So ginapush na sa na niya, Shina, nanong di na lang man ta magminyo for the sake of the kids.
Okay.
And I said to him, no, 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 no. For me, kanang wala ko nagminyo because I wanted to marry nga to the man that I love, I truly love. Because this is also a reflection I'd like to show to my kids. No, I call a man as my husband, or my children would respect that too. You know,
Yeah.
but not necessarily it's Francis.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, it will be very painful or hurtful for you, Francis, that I came now to public and when I came out to the media now. I'm so sorry. I wish we could have had this civil conversation before, but I tried. I did warn you in 2022 kung giipit ko ninyo maayo in Istanbul. And I really thought there in Istanbul mamatay na ko. Okay, but okay. Anyhow, so ingon siya nako, iya kong gi-threatened because my firstborn child is not his child.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, but ingon siya kanako, nganong dili nimo tawagan ang papa sa imuhang first
First
child?
child.
And ko, what? I was like, why? Because, ngano, tanang tao, including nang mga nag-death threat sa iya, thought that is his firstborn child.
Mm.
So, ako naman, how cruel could, my God, my son, okay, my son will not be fully protected. Kaya dili man niyang anak, no? And in the Chinese family, when you have an enemy, you know, the first child, no, the firstborn child is very crucial. Yeah. They will have it killed or threatened to kill because in the Chinese community, the first child is important.
Yeah.
Yes, the firstborn child, especially a son. Yeah.
So bakit gusto niyang i-kontakin yung father ni?
It was just out kanang kuan, di-threaten ko niya, you know, para i-prove sa ako ba nga, di ko worried for his 3 children because the people thought that the my firstborn child is his. But in fact, it's not. It's no longer a secret also to my children. I told them about this too. But okay, nganong sa Istanbul, nganong nahitabo na, nganong naadto mi sa Istanbul. Because of that, naningkamot ko, makakonect ko og projects in my field, no? O contract with a doctor, no? It's a Swiss doctor, no? Nga, hoping I could get a residency because I do not have 1.5 million to invest for us to get the passports. And he is delaying it in a way kay gusto siya nga magminyo mi para one package lang mi. Okay? But okay. Fast forward, finally, naabot mi sa Istanbul. It was not yet the plan for me to escape, no? I'm not ready, really. Did you go ready?
Pumunta ka sa Istanbul for what?
Normally, I have a meeting there. Yes,
Business
yeah,
meeting,
a business meeting. But because due to COVID, yeah, but we have to stay there. The online, the classes back then were still online. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not in a campus. So for me, it's practical that I would enroll them in a Turkish private school. And I told him also, and I think this is a nice baby step, you know, for us to get the a legal residency, you know, to keep safe my children. Okay, you don't want to invest anymore for the golden visa because we have also a crisis financially at that time already. Okay, COVID pa yan, no? There's no enough money for funds. Okay, so I'm being creative. Nga ko, okay, then makipag-contract ko as advisory board advisory here abroad in Dubai. Yeah. Karon at that time in Dubai normally, no, pero kay naipit naman ko sa Turkey, I could not do that anymore.
So, translate ko na lang palangga. Sorry ha, kasi dahil nga I'm not feeling well during that time, hindi ko na i-suggest kay Sheena na magtagalog siya. Preview po yan, pero sige, try kong ano sa inyo, i-translate yung mga ibang in Bisaya.
So we fast forward, we got our residency. At the beginning, I was scammed. Yes, gi-issuean ko og fake residency, but we were not able to use it because I found out
It's fake.
quick. Yes.
Mm.
So then I do it all the process from zero. I even include my son. Please write down first step. What's the first step? What are the requirements for applying for a residency? It's not easy. It's not easy. We got our residency after 6 months now. Yes,
Okay.
but pero nag-apply me. Okay. But
Yeah.
then
The reason why gusto mo kumuha ng residency sa Turkey, kasi ayaw mo nang bumalik sa Pilipinas, tama?
yes, githreaten naman ko niya.
Okay. So, gusto ko lang to explain. So, nag-apply siya ng residency sa Turkey. Then, yung unang attempt, may lumoko sa kanya, which is naikwento ko na dahil kaya siya umalis sa bansa dahil nga dun sa mga death threats sa kanyang pamilya, yung kanyang mga anak. Dahil nga si Francis Lloyd Tichua, according to Sheena, ang kanyang negosyo na involved sa government transactions ay mayroong mga bribery, meaning illegal. Okay, yun yung content kanina na kinukwento niya na nangako yung kanyang ex-partner na hanggang 2017 na lang na hindi na sila papasok sa ganong illegal business. Kung matatandaan nyo kanina, then hindi pa rin ginawa ni Francis ang pagbagong buhay. Parang ganon. So dahil siya ay worried, ito'y kwento to na rin sa akin ni Sheena, no? Dahil worried siya sa kanyang mga anak na lumalaki at di bodyguard, naka-bulletproof, wala silang peace of mind sa Pilipinas kasi para silang mga kriminal na hinahunting ng mga kalaban ni kanyang ex-partner dahil sa mga illegal activities. Later on, dun sa mga susunod na sasabihin niya, syempre babanggitin niya yung gobyerno ni Marcos Jr. But ganun pa man, I'm sorry kung Bisaya, English, kasi nahirapan talaga siya mag-Tagalog. Pero Google, mag-subtitle na lang kayo. Pero naintindihan nyo naman kasi mix eh. So para tuloy-tuloy yung video. Okay, pero huwag kayong mag-alala. Magla-live interview kami at I will try my best na mag-Tagalog siya para mas naintindihan natin. Okay? Go na tayo.
Tinraten ka niya.
Did
ni
you
Francis,
know? Yeah. Did you know that I could deport you?
Sabi niya.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was November 2021 when he visited us. No, because
Dahil ayaw mo na siya makasama, tama?
yes, that's one. But number one is our safety.
Your safety.
Yeah, for my
Dahil
kids.
maraming death threats.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
from,
the main.
from the people na
Yeah.
ka-business dealing niya or
Yeah,
illegal
yes.
business dealing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He was not really transparent to me of all these things. What I know is the construction, yes, and the logistics, etc. But but anyway, later on in my book, I will mention it thoroughly later. But in Istanbul, when he threatened me that he could deport me, I was like, wow. I said to him like, wow. Don't tell me that you managed to deal with some local
In
people
Istanbul?
here in Istanbul, because how come I know him very good.
Uh-huh.
He always say that when money talk, everybody listen.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So, okay.
yeah, so now here comes February
Of 2022.
2022.
Okay.
February 2022, I discovered that he's been following us because we celebrated Chinese New Year in Dubai with my kids, all four of them. Yeah.
Okay.
And at that time also, when we celebrated Chinese New Year, we didn't have the physical resident card already, but we have our visas, because if you have an American visa, you can easily get an online visa of Turkey. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we get back from Dubai, and we saw, I could mention now the iPad. As parents, Francis and I, if we have old iPads or old gadgets, we give that to our kids. But on his side, he forgot to sign out his Apple ID. All the while, since COVID time, ng online classes nila, my son has been using that iPad for the classes. I can imagine, I don't know why the nannies have not seen that content of the iPad. Me too, I don't know, because they've been playing of the
Feb
iPad.
2022. Okay.
Yeah. Feb 2022, that's how I discovered their plans.
Their plans.
Yeah.
Sino yung their?
Si Francis involving other, how do I say, no, because some they are not really politicians, but they are that has great influence in our system.
Mhm.
At that time, it was during campaign.
Campaign
Yeah,
period.
campaign period.
2022 national
Yeah,
election.
yeah.
Okay.
And then when I discovered that, I warned Francis like there
When you
is
say you discovered what? Discovered messages?
yes messages,
Kani-kanino mga mensahe?
videos.
Kasi pinakita ko yung message ni Lisa Marcos. May nag-forward sa akin nun eh. And also, text messages. Video text messages. So, you are confirming now na yung mga ipinakita kong video and messages na si Lisa Marcos ay part ng evil plan ni Francis Lloyd T. Chua against you
Yeah.
at yung mga fabricated cases sa Pilipinas, right?
Yes. The thing is, it was so sad for me to discover the video
Mhm.
because she's also a mother. She's also a woman. I don't know what Francis, what have his. Okay, I can imagine Francis has a great influence over her because they have projects together. They have some dealings together. But the thing is, I'm a mother too, and I'm a woman. This is
Okay, i-hold lang natin yung video, yung iPad na sinasabi niya. Kung natatandaan ninyo, yung video ni Lisa Tanas noong 2023 na sinasabi niyang hindi daw siya nakikialam sa mga pagpoposisyon sa mga generals o sa AFP. Naalala niyo yon? At ito yung pinarinig ko sa inyong audio lang ito para lang ma-recall nyo yung message ni Bianca Zobel, yung kanyang social secretary. Ito yun eh. Pakinggan nyo muna to.
Liz, hi. Sorry to bother you, but I just got a call from Thor, and they're a bit concerned because they've gotten an order daw that the chief of ISAP is supposed to be changed by Tuesday, and there are people that are out to do some extraction.
Okay. There are people, sabi niya, already out to do some extraction, meaning kidnapping. Kasi pinahold muna, tingnan mo, in the first place, itong si Zobel, yung kanyang social secretary, tsaka si Lisa Tanas, kung titignan nyo, anong kinalaman niya dito? Kung anong authority niya to do the extraction? Tuloy nyo.
If it's possible to just keep the ISAP as is daw para hindi magulo yung extraction kasi 2 weeks pa yata or something like.
Okay. Kaya sinasabi yan, mga kababayan, kasama yan sa exhibit ko sa mga kaso ni Lisa Tanas. Pinresent ko to lahat, itong kaso ni Sheena. Kasi yung isang general doon, hindi pumayag sa illegal na pagdukot sa mga anak niya. Yan ang tema niyan. Pero pakinggan pa natin.
Like that, or please call Thor. I might be saying the wrong things, but Thor needs some needs help from you. Thank you, Liz. Hi, sorry to.
Okay, tuloy natin.
the system has to analyze this,
Yeah.
not just from one side. The thing is, she has a great influence that
Mhm.
people working in the government would believe her.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this has been used against me. So that means my voice won't be valid anymore because there is a powerful person who has been saying this, sorry,
It's okay
English
lang.
ka.
Si-
Yeah, I could, yeah.
So
Anyway.
even before ba si Francis at saka si Lisa Marcos magkakilala na may business dealing, even before mangyari sa iyo to,
Mga projects, yes.
mga projects.
Yeah.
So
Mga
alam mo,
favor.
so alam mo na even prior to 2022, magkakilala na si Lisa at saka si Francis.
Yeah. Oo. Yes,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Mga contractors, kabalo ang mga contractors, they know this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ano yung, just for the sake of our audience, although sinabi ko na to sa kanila, ano yung mga text messages na involve si Lisa Marcos at iba pa, kung maalala mo, kung ma-share mo.
The text messages, it's so, although it's no longer, well, I have shared this with confidence to the protection department there is Belgium, because it's my only life insurance, it's my only leverage to survive. But what I can tell is katong video, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So video was, I have to confirm that the video is true. Indeed, it's from the iPad of Francis. Sa yung Apple ID account. Wherein ang mga bata gagamit.
Okay. Mga palangga, yung sinasabi niyang video, yung message ni Liza sa asawa ni Teddy Boy Locsin Jr. na si Marie Louise Barcelon. Actually, andito yan sa ating Facebook, sa ating TikTok, pero i-share ko na lang ulit sa Boljaka na sa TikTok. Marami naman sa iyo nakarinig. Kasi yung na-prepare ko lang dito sa ating StreamYard. Tignan ko lang kung merong extraction na. Liz, okay. Ang na-prepare ko lang kasi audio. Pero itong kasi yung unang nag-send sa akin na whistle na informante, that I don't know that person, audio lang yung nakuha niya. Pero ngayon, I mean, may video yon na ipakita ko na millions of viewers na yon. So ito yung sinasabi niyang video, ito yung pakikipag-usap ni Lisa Tanas sa asawa ni dating DFA Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin Jr. Here we go.
Hi, Louie. How are you? I'm here in Bacolod, campaigning for my hubby look with Marie Chris and a bunch of gay people. But anyway, the reason why I called you is I have a favor to ask you. We gave all the documents not to Mila, but syempre iba pag tumawag ka. A good friend of ours, Francis Chua, basically has a problem in Istanbul, in Turkey, so he went to court. The judge issued an order in his favor. So now
Yung mga ano na yon, yung mga sinasabi niyang documents o yung kaso nito, fabricated lahat ni Lisa Tanas yun at saka ng ex-partner niya.
just having everything authenticated so that it can be served in the embassy in Istanbul.
It can be served. Serve yung pag-kidnap sa kanila. Actually, 3 bata dapat yun eh. Pero Intervene Financial Live, ayaw lang sumama ng isang bata. Okay, tuloy muna natin.
Right? So, Mila has all the documents. I won't bore you with the details, but if you could call Mila and just give it a little push. Everything's above board, don't worry. I'm very good at that. But yeah, that's it. So I hope to see you soon. Hi,
Okay, di ba? So nakita niya yon. So sino po ang fake news dito? Ito may confirmation na ngayon. Lumabas na si Distressed Mother. I think dati ayaw pa niya lumabas dahil natatakot siya sa buhay niya dahil may nanghahantig din sa kanya. Ngayon, yun nga, February 14 po itong interview na to. So hindi po, preview po ito. Tuloy na natin.
Video papunta sa wife ni Teddy Boy Locsin.
Yeah, kay
Junior
Louie,
DFA.
I have to,
Kay Louie, yeah.
kinahanglan ako mag-research. Research kisa ni si Louie because I don't know her. I personally don't know her too. And I can imagine Francis, dili sad na close ni Francis sila. No, but only si Lisa close man ni Francis. So, isugo niya si Lisa to do all these things, to expedite these things, whatever. And then I
To
figured,
extract you guys.
Yeah. And I did not know that she's a lawyer also, Nya, katong gi-research na ako siya. Well, dili man ko into politics, dili ko. So, mag-research ko unsay mga background ani nila, etc. So, gi-research na ako siya. Oy, nada siya law firm. And indeed, ang law firm niya is involved in this transactions, and sila po ang iyang law firm ay nagsige contact sa DFA, yeah,
Si
sa
Lisa
Foreign
Marcos.
Affairs. So iyang law firm katong
Most-
yeah,
M and Associates, I think.
yeah, M and
Yes.
Associates.
Yeah,
Yeah, M and
yeah.
Associates. Yeah, when I look it up, ko, uy, si Lisa, iya dahil ng law firm, pero ang iyang mga tao, syempre naman siya mga staff, no? Mag-send og messages ani. So
Yeah.
ako muna I thought si M and Associates mo na law firm ni Francis, pero dili di ay, si Libarius di ay. But okay. Gi-contact niya si Teddy Boy.
Teddy Boy
Si
Locsin.
Louie, sugoon.
Yung wife.
Oo. Pero wala siya ni contact directly kang Teddy Boy kasi si Louie nasa di ay influence sa
Yung asawa.
oo, sa yung asawa. But okay, which is normal, pero job man unta na, no? But okay. Anyhow, so ako, when I discovered na nangurog yun ko, uy, kay hadlok jud ko, heavily intimidated yun ko, kay wala ba ako connection sa government? I can only hope nga, tabangan ko nila as an ordinary Philippine citizen. So, muna ni-reach out po ko sa embassy. Nag-issue sa ko o kanang, sa ni Oy nga please protect me, please, nag-write ko og email. Nag-write ko email ni Teddy Boy Locsin.
Okay.
Nag-write ko og email, gisisi na ko ang embassy consulate sa Istanbul.
Aha.
And wala man sila reply nako, gipadapad yun ako sa DHL to ensure nga madawat niya, okay, ang letter. So na-receive man proof, okay, attach na ako sa akong mga documents. Pero wala gud sila reaction, no? Wala ni reply si Teddy Boy nako because I mentioned the name of Lisa, okay, ang content sa email. Kato imo naman tong nakakita ko. Gi-mention ako ang pangalan ni Lisa kay I'm hoping nga ang atong Foreign Affairs, atong agency will protect us.
Yeah.
Ang akong giingon ba nga kanang tabangan ko nila nga naay mga mga discrepancies and mga not normal activities or procedures, no? They're not following the normal procedures. They moro gi-bypass nila ba ang system. Luckily ako, I'm not a lawyer, pero because of my case nakatuon jud ko sa mga law nato. Oo, syempre napo ko lawyer, no?
Yeah.
And in fact at the beginning I'm not willing to hire a lawyer kay di ko ka-afford oy. I mean, lano kanang I'm a mother ni stop na baya og support po si Francis, no, para sa mga bata. It's his first reaction, you know, nga naman para magipit ko financially.
Yeah.
Pero okay, survive gihapon ko. Finally, nag-introduce na ako ang lawyer. It was too late na gani nga nakakuha ko og lawyer because I thought I could convince Francis, please Francis, let's stop this. I mean, unsa may ato ang mawin ani ang mga bata mas stress lang, you know?
Yeah.
So kanang wala man gud siya mamati, patuloy paghihapon ihang kuan. So din makita pud nako ngadto nga ga-connect na sila og mga staff diri sa Istanbul working in the embassy. And pinaka-weird sa tanan is on a Sunday, which is not an official day, gitawagan ko nila sa embassy sa Istanbul.
Okay.
Kay paatuon ko nila sa
Philippine
office.
Embassy.
Yeah. I know that the Philippine embassy, even the car, it's a diplomat of the ambassador or, you know, it is a Philippine jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Even if you are in the foreign land.
In the
Their
foreign
office is that's Philippine jurisdiction.
Yeah.
That's international
They
law.
can arrest you.
Yeah, yeah. And then at that time I was so naive, you know, but I'm still believing in good. Nga ako ma-convince si Francis. Syempre ako we have to hide, we have to run. Kaya dili man siya mamati na ko. Kung iya lang ko gi-inform, Sheena, we are coming to Istanbul. If gi-warningan siya nako, please inform me if muari ka sa Istanbul. If he said yes and he informed me, magpakita jud ko niya, like magstorya good me. Pero him not telling me na coming na siya sa Istanbul, makita man ako sa iPad, sa history, Lahang mga issuances of visas nga gi-expedite man sad gani pudto, no? Na despite sa long queue sa atong COVID. Meaning ba, sa atong system ba, sa Pilipinas, kaya ra jud ni buhaton ning tanan. Okay, we are not naive, no? Nga this exists in anywhere in the world, you know? But it is still something when you actually witness it and you experience it yourself, iba pa rin talaga ka imuhang ma-feel. Okay, and then at a certain moment, I figured out, I discovered as well nga na ni check-in sa among compound military attaché na hadlok na sad ko. Nga nung in the middle of the nowhere sa area sa Istanbul, dito magpuyo ang military attaché nga wala may opisina nga to kalayo kaayos tanan. Yeah. Sa ang ilahang official ang embassy kay naaman sa Ankara, which is the capital of Turkey, pero naa sila consulate office sa Istanbul pod bag-o ra sad na, no, recently. And then syempre makita nako ang mga pictures sa iyang gikuyog sa Istanbul, ilahang gi-contact. So ang iyang mga notes pod, no, napagani siya yung notes ngadto nga kanaang they know already asa nag-school ang mga bata, they threaten to kill. Kinsa may dili malisang anak be, ha, nga kanaang makabasa kang githreaten na day to kill ang akong mga anak. Can you imagine that?
So itong military attaché from the Philippines, you think ito ay kinasabwat ni Lisa Marcos at ni Francis kasi hindi naman niya magagawa yon kung walang pakipagsabuatan sa powerful, right?
Of course, kay dili man politiko si Francis. He's not working in the government. He's a private person, a businessman too. But he is not a politician. He's not working in the government. But of course, when money talk, everybody listen. Mo ba na yung motto? Okay?
Yeah, so fast forward tayo. Gusto ko tumutok dun sa extraction.
Yeah.
Yung ang term ko nga dyan is kinidnap.
Yeah.
Yung mga anak mo. So, pakikwento mo sa ating mga kababayan yung timeline ng extraction o pag-kidnap, pagdukot ng mga anak mo gamit ng mga fabricated crimes and documents na ginawa sa Pilipinas.
Yeah. So, after I sent a letter to Teddy Boy, I think Teddy Boy Locsin discusses to Lisa, no? Wa man siya na-reply na ko. That's why this military comes in. Kaya I can just imagine the instruction goes, fix this.
Yeah,
Kaya kanang after ko magsend ng email, kasi nalaman na nila na I know.
Yeah.
No, that I have the concrete evidence on that they are involved. No? So I can imagine the instruction, fix this, okay?
Yes.
But I don't know how they will fix it. But for me, I believe ang parents niya sige man ako Ginoo because I have a very good faith, no, nga kanang I hope nga ma-change. I'm a Catholic pero kanang not a strict Catholic, but I believe in faith.
Sure.
I believe in good. I remember June, that's my birth month,
June 2022.
2022.
Okay.
Nato sila Istanbul, in the name of good faith, in the name of peace, ingana. Okay, for me, exhausted na jud kaayo ko ato nga time. Na I've wasted also money na to pay lawyers, you know, and kanaang akong mga anak have to survive kay unsa na lang among day to day, right? At that time wala pa ni kick off ang business abroad. Kaya mao naman to akong plano moving forward. Kaya wala na ba yaga support si Francis, no? So sige lang, okay. Laban paghihapon, no? Karon niabot sila June, mag-draft kunuhay mi og agreement ni Francis, yes?
Okay.
Yeah, and then I remember we even checked in Sofitel, no, with the kids. Okay?
Agreement.
Na kanang as parents, you know.
Okay.
Murag parental agreement ba ingana nga i-stop na ang mga kaso-kaso, etc.
Okay.
etc. Okay. But not knowing they have already big plans. Now, what happened is that we agreed in a way, nag-draft na ko, I wrote it even, no, handwriting. Ang iyang lawyer naghuwat na kunuhay sa embassy. Nag-agree me the next day, that's 21 of June, I think that's June, Monday, yeah? Yeah. 21 of June or 20, that's Monday. Yeah, Monday. Nga, among meeting sa embassy would be, sa consulate is 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
When we woke up in the morning, luckily akong mga anak slept with me in one room, right? All of them, the three of them. Karon, when I woke up 9 a.m., I received a message from my caretaker sa balay. No? And saying that the letter is about warrant of arrest.
Okay.
Na-shock jud ko kung nganong na ako'y warrant of arrest. It was about the fabricated crime. All the while from April, May, I think they did that after.
Hold ko lang mga palangga. So, magaling talaga si Lisa Tanas mag-fabricate ng crime para yung mga taong sasagabal sa kanang illegal business, sa mga pagnanakaw nila ay makadadampot nila o magugurgur o matatakot nila. So the same thing with me, nag-fabricate sila ng address, nag-fabricate sila ng crime, kaya mayroon pinagmamalaki ang NBI na 2 warrant of arrest. Kaya kapalaran ni Sheena at saka sa akin, pareho. Tuloy
After election na, when they
After
won.
election.
And then maybe nag-antedate pa siguro na sila, no, para lang ma-complete ang story. Nag-fabricate sila nga nag-hire kuno ko og 4 people, no? Okay. It is a large scale because it's more than 3 people, okay? So
Yeah.
it's a large scale illegal recruitment. Kaya nga no, according to their story, nag-hire daw ko with this 4 people 2017. I promised them a job, but in fact, I do not have the license to hire them. Number one, in fact, it's not my business. Now, and that I took down 20,000 each of them. And these 4, kunwari, they filed a complaint in 2022. Yeah, April, 20,000 pesos. They filed a complaint in
So, kung pinalabas nila, nag-collect ka ng
money
20,000 pesos
each of them,
sa 4 na
down payment.
nirecruit
Yes,
mo.
yeah, kunwari.
kunwari.
But
But you don't know these people at all.
Not at all.
Mm.
So what I did, no, when I learned that, this is, of course, it's fabricated. So abort the mission, abort the agreement. I really said there's no agreement. It's impossible na magkita mi sa embassy, mag-sign ko. So what's they're planning is I would agree to go to embassy.
Para.
If I did not receive that paper sent by my caretaker before, then wala na.
I-arrest ka nila.
Gi-arrest na ko nila. Ay na-deport na ko sa Pilipinas.
Oo.
Yes, because Philippine Embassy or Consulate Office is a Philippine jurisdiction. No matter what, walay mabuhat ang country where you reside or you live. So anyhow, so wala na, giprangkahan ako immediately. Si Francis, yung parents po naman nga to, kuy ba niya yung parents, kaya mo may maggamit-gamit ako, ginoo.
Yeah.
Ginoo siya na, ginoo siya na, kaya okay, kitiguang na ba sila mo believe ko nila, no? Yeah, so, kanang, I can imagine they are also threatened maybe. Yeah. But, so, wala na nahitabo. Wala ko niya to sa embassy. I immediately called my friends, please save my 3 children because my eldest son went shopping with the parents of Francis man. No, so ang tulo ka bata naman nako, so I called immediately my friends to keep safe my children. Kaya ako gusto nako prangkahan jud nako sila, and I held it in the lobby sa Sofitel kay gusto ko in public kay something might happen to me, at least there are cameras. Yes. Yeah. So giprangkahan ako sila, and they were so stressed. Francis was so stressed because I figured it out. So for me it was a divine intervention. Yeah, it was a divine intervention. Even for me, discovering the iPad, it was a divine intervention as well. How would I know? How could I know? How could we know, my kids, that the Apple ID was not signed out all the while for years? So okay, dito na-start na-local si Francis kay nganong I know every single detail kay ako man siyang sendan og message filler ba like this and that, pero dili wala ko nitukan at the beginning first because I want him to stop. But anyway, actually he nagduda na siya Nagduda
Na
na
may
siya
alam
because
ka, oo.
yeah, because at the end of February, he cut it. He changed the
Change the
password.
password, yeah.
So from then on, we could not see na the
So-
rest.
So, hindi natuloy yung agreement.
Mhm.
Then, nalaman mo na may warrant of arrest ka.
Mhm.
So, kailan, anong date, yung inabduct na nila yung mga bata? Ano yung
Yeah.
strategy na ginawa nila
Yes.
para makuha yung mga bata?
First,
Dalawang bata.
syempre, may warrant of arrest ako, di ba?
Mm-mm.
We had every summer we go to other countries with my kids, mag-holidays, mi ba? Bakasyon.
Mm-mm.
So, July, we had a trip to Cyprus.
Okay. July
Yeah.
2022.
July 2022, Northern Cyprus. That's a Turkish Republic of Turkey,
Mhm.
the northern part of Cyprus.
Okay.
They stopped me. The police stopped me.
Okay.
Yeah, says so
Sa
why?
immigration?
Sa immigration.
Okay.
We're heading.
Kasama mo yung mga bata?
Yeah, together
Okay.
with my kids.
Okay.
Because they want me to sign a paper, and I said to them, I will never sign a paper that I never understood what I'm signing for.
Yeah.
So I translated the paper, and it's about Interpol.
Okay.
I was in Interpol already.
So, pina-interpol ka nila?
Yeah, pina-Interpol nila ako.
Okay.
No? Yeah, it's tagged. No?
Tinag ka.
Yeah, and then so it's only information, not to know where my whereabouts. No.
Okay.
So I was like, my God. So they would know where I'm going. So they could even access where I stayed, any hotels.
Yeah.
Yes, they had. Yeah, they managed to get into the system and see where my whereabouts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, through the Interpol, okay, they would know which country. So ma-follow ko nila every time. And I know when we went to the hotel in Northern Cyprus, I saw a guy as well there. I know.
Uh-huh.
They have been following me. So it was really threatening. And when I get back from the holidays, kami na mga bata, my children witness me, oy, nag-electric ko maayo because it's really humiliating, because they treat you as you are a criminal, but knowing the fact that they fabricated a crime to you, humiliated you with a crime that you never committed.
Yeah.
And the people, in fact, the police are just doing their job. Yeah, the papers that they received from Philippine government, that in fact it was the Philippine government that issued it, meaning they have to honor it,
It's
right?
a legitimate
Yeah.
official document.
Yes.
But it was fabricated.
Yes, fabricated.
Because of the influence
Yes.
of Lisa Marcos in favor of Francis, right?
Yeah, it's only Francis will get the benefits out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why who else? Yes. So tawag ito, so gahilak jud ko maayo ato, and while we were waiting, they forced me to give them our hotel address. Yeah, yung mahadlok man ko, I don't want to give them our destination, because then I know that they managed to get into the system na. They could see where I go. No, nahadlok ko baka i-follow na sad mi ba. So I don't have a choice. But finally, when we get out from the luggage, we took our baggage na sa arrival area. Naghila ko while walking. I was chilling to sit for a while because I have to cry this out, because it was really humiliating. It was really so, kanang heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Nya akong mga anak, they witness this, they see you this, and
Yeah.
normally you as a parent, you don't want to show to your kids your vulnerability that you cried, because this will affect them psychologically as well,
Uh-huh.
diba?
Yeah.
So then we noticed people, men. I recorded that as well. Katong gi-follow me sa airport sa Izmir, I remember.
Okay.
Na gi-record sa nanako ang mga ga-follow nako. I-follow me ko. So we have to change cars from one point to another point just to break the destination. So I have to book another hotel again. So we did not went to the original hotel we had, because I gave the address already. So I have to book a new one. So now, yes, with my 4 kids, bit-bit na ko akong mga anak ato. My youngest son was only at the time 7-8 years old. Can you imagine that? 9 and 10 and then 12. So gagmay,
So itong mga
Minors.
bata, okay. Anong date sila? 'Di ba may pinlay akong video, actually that was video and audio. Na umiiyak,
That was
nasa police station kayo.
sa August. Yeah.
Anong date to at anong nangyari doon para maintindihan ng ating mga kababayan?
Actually, August 2022, gaplano na ako mag-apply og asylum.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, na mi flight ato to Belgium, mag-apply kog asylum. Yeah. But for some reason, I think nabawaan nila to Turkish Airlines. And then, I don't know for some reason why they could see this. Yeah. But, yeah. Anyway, they, of course, they attached the paper of warrant of arrest, no? And that they accused me that I kidnapped my children,
children.
my own children. Na? By the way, in the Philippine law, sa katulang mga tao nga wala nakahibalo fully sa atong Philippine law under the article, I forgot the article number, I will mention that later in my book, that if you're a single mother, never married, not legally married, you have the sole parental authority and custody to your minor children.
Ikaw ang may karapatan sa mga anak mo.
Bilang ina, if you're a single mom, if you're not legally married, yes.
Nasa
Kasi
iyo
minor,
ng
nasa
custody.
ina
Yeah.
talaga yan, minor. Even nga kahit yung mag-asawa na nga di ba? Sa ina naman talaga yan, no? Pero ang inaano ko lang talaga, bakit ba hindi naisip nila o inisip ni Francis na giharas ko nila kaayo, pero ang mga bata sad kay kuyog man mi kami upat magtago mi, we have to hire, I have to move apartment from one apartment to another apartment with my 4 children. We have to leave midnight. If you watch the movie Not Without My Daughter, similar ang pangitabo sa moa kana nga movie.
So,
Yep.
yeah. So, I think, kaya nila ginagawa to sa'yo dahil maaring marami kang alam through that iPad. Right?
The information in the iPad.
Yeah. The information in the iPad. Kaya gusto kang i-abduct kasama yung mga bata. Do you
Okay.
think kaya gusto ka nilang i-abduct para gurgurin ka or what? Dahil marami kang alam?
Yes. You know, okay, I'll come to that. August 2022, they came. Mga last third week of August, they came. Francie, mga lawyers muna, police. Okay, the police are just doing their job. Okay, the Turkish police.
Yeah, that's for
they're
sure.
just doing their job. They were just implementing because there is the
What the
influence.
Philippine government
Yeah.
is feeding them.
Yes. So, ang giingon man to, I kidnapped my children and that na ako'y warrant of arrest. I'm a criminal. Yes? That's a fabricated crime. So, in a way, ang police, endanger ang mga bata kay their mother is a criminal, you know?
Yeah.
Mao na ang naasa sa isip sa mga police at the time.
Yeah.
So, but I fought with it. They did not expect na may fight ko. Ang akong mga anak, ilapago kong gilure. And you know what? Allegedly, the car of the embassy was there outside of the police station. Okay.
The
Yeah.
the official.
Official
The embassy,
car
okay.
of the embassy na nasa gawas ready to take the children. Okay.
Okay.
Now kanang ni fight man ko ang ako mga anak ni resist man sad pod, no, but okay, what are the strength of my children? Okay, so gi-force jud mi og kana ang hiwalay ba Tagalog, gi-force jud ang gilure ko nila. First they have to move me to another station kuno ing ana, but my children were left alone
Sa kabilang police
sa kabilang police
Yun
station.
yung video na, audio na pinarinig ko sa kanila. But anyway,
But
ipi-play
okay.
natin yun.
Yeah, later, yes. Kanang,
Kasama dito.
Yeah. Pero kanang, it was very heartbreaking to my children, of course, psychologically too, emotionally and mentally. But then, ni-fight ko, you know, they took my little boys, you know, why kinato sila sa dormitory. My kids finally were put in a dormitory.
2 boys.
All of them, the
All of
3.
them, okay.
Yeah. Only my daughter resist. Akong anak, palaban din ang akong anak na babae. Yeah. All 3 of them, naa sila sa dormitory. Of course, gahilak. Wala ako. Gahilak mo ko. Kaya man ilataon lang pillows, ilahang sanina, toiletries, etc.
Yeah.
etc. And then si Francis, on the way na siya to Istanbul to pick up the kids as well together.
Okay.
Galing lang, ning niabot siya, gilure nilang akong 2 boys nga ang mga staff ko, ang iyang lawyer in fact ni Francis diha sa Istanbul before, giingnan niya nga, you will meet your mom after, you will meet, first ingon sila nga, which one would you prefer, to sleep here at the dormitory, which is not nice, or sa hotel with your dad? Pero you will meet your mom after.
Aha.
Mao nang ilang gisulti sa akong 2 little boys. They stopped from speaking in behalf of
Two
her
boys.
brothers.
Mm.
Nasuko kasi don't believe them, they're luring you. Mo na ang statement is very very strong ang iyang stance po because she understand already. Kabalo na oy. Yeah, she was 11 at the time na.
Yeah.
So kabalo na kaayo akong mga anak. Of course, together kami, all of us saw this information from the iPad. Kaya na-shock me
Yeah.
ko, how come you did, kaya nagunta na, you did not know that this was, nangutanam ako sa akong mga anak nga, wala din ninyo nabawaan nga, this was still the account of your father, ingan na.
Yeah.
So, syempre, kami ba together, so mabawaan ko sa akong mga anak, they know everything.